Welcome to another episode of Puck Talk with Fern and Mac. How you doing, Mac?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. It's another week. More hockey.
It is another week.
What's up? How's it been?
It's been great because the Sharks finally won.
Yeah, and
They
you
had a
jinxed it.
they had two wins going back to back. But guess who they beat first? It's weird. I
Yeah,
mean, it was 2-1, and you said I jinxed it
you
because your
did.
boys went down.
As our
It's
listeners
pretty
will
bad.
know, after listening to this last week's episode, Mac couldn't
Hmm.
stop talking about us losing to the Sharks later that night after we recorded, and it happened. 2-1. And
Mm.
I believe this is also, or I don't know if it's back to back season. Somebody sent me something. I don't know if it's back to back season or just this season. Let me just look up. It was a text where this Flyers team has lost to two teams who were unwinless like that.
Who were winless? You mean?
Yeah, at the moment. Yeah, yeah. That is.
That sounds about right. Does sound like something the Flyers would do.
Yeah. I guess was it last year we lost to
Probably Coyotes.
nope.
Who?
Oh, 2017-18 back. The
Mm.
the Coyotes were 10-1, same exact record. We
Told you.
came to do that. We lost to them in that
Well,
day.
what can you do?
Yeah, and you guys keep winning, so it's all right.
Well, no, I will give you that we did lose to the Kings 4-1.
That was a good game. So
It
Kins
was a good
are a
game,
problem.
and Kopitar had his 400th goal, so that's a big deal.
Yes, he's been around for a while. I think
I know. I kind of feel like
he's only like
shouldn't he?
35.
I know, but I kind of feel like is that low 400? I don't know. Like I feel like he should.
Be
I don't
more.
know.
Is that what you're
Kind
saying?
of, kind of.
It's hard to
I
score.
mean, good for him. Good for him. That's awesome. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I feel like he's been around for so long. I feel like it should be it because he's great, and I just felt like it would be more than that. So I had to check that twice because I was like,
There's a couple of things in play. Okay. Could be that it is hard to score. You would know this. You're a fan of hockey,
yes.
and it's a little hard to score.
I mean, is
Also,
it though? I feel like,
I mean, some people make it look easy,
is
like
it?
McDavid, but
Oh
you
yeah.
want to
All
you want to
right.
admit
Every
that
week.
you want to admit that on camera to me, but it's all right.
No,
I'll
I
do it.
won't. Nope.
He's only 36, so I was almost close.
Oh, he's only okay.
Yeah, he got drafted in '05, so
Oh
yes,
gosh.
he has played for a lot of years, but
Okay.
you also got to kind of figure in injuries. He might have missed
And how
time.
many good years have the Kings had since he's been on it? Yeah.
Well,
All
they
right.
won a cup or two.
Yeah.
In
I
the
know, I know.
10s.
But I mean, last couple of years they've been
Was it
all
just
right.
one? I don't want to speak. I know it was just I know it was one for sure. But yeah, I don't know. They had Dustin Brown too. That was a good team. Drew Doughty.
Well, good for him. I know I do miss him being on I know I do miss him being on the Kings. All right, so what else you got?
Well, we got
I mean,
the
I know I go ahead.
I really like they snuck up on us, but this Canucks team is really good.
I know. I was just thinking that. You're right. What the
They're
heck?
well, the first couple games it didn't look like it. I think they went like 1-3 or 1-1-3 or 1-1-2 or something like that. Something weird
Yeah,
where
they're like unstoppable
they
now.
only won one. And look, leads to something I want to talk about. They they have two teams. Obviously, Quinn Hughes is having a great year so far.
Yeah,
So was his
Pedersen is too.
so was his brother before he got hurt.
Mhm.
So the Hughes brothers are going to be up for awards, and that's cool to
Oh,
see.
sure.
So Peterson is leading the league.
Isn't it Pedersen?
It's Peterson.
It's Pedersen. It's Pedersen. I just was watching the NHL because I kept thinking when you said it, I thought you were talking about somebody else, and then I was watching because I thought it was Pedersen. Look, Google it.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
okay. Yeah. Look, we don't have to
look.
argue about it on the thing. I've always made fun of
I
different pronunciations and
know. Yes, especially in
people.
hockey.
Yeah.
It's like eight
Well,
thousand vowels.
Well, okay, it is Pedersen.
I what?
P-E-E.
All right.
Yeah,
Just
I
like to be
guess if
right.
I'm trying to be phonetically correct, yes.
I mean, just trying to help you out.
English is hard. Some people say,
Uh-huh.
but
But they're
yeah,
talking about trading him. You think
I
that's
don't
gonna
know. I
happen?
think he might be on like his last year or like 2 years left in his contract. So I don't know what's going on there. I wouldn't trade him. He's got 25 points. He leads
No.
He
Yeah.
also, that's just total points. He leads the league in assists. Him and Quinn are tied for 18 assists apiece.
Right.
And then
Yep.
total of 25 points Pedersen has. And then I think he only has
Do
like,
you feel better now that you're saying Patterson? Do you just feel better?
yes,
I
I like
don't
to
know.
get the names
You're
right.
welcome.
I'm pretty
You're
good at it
welcome.
too. I just don't know why that was a thing.
I
But
just like to give you a hard time.
yeah,
Sorry.
I get it. I'm cool with it. They're pretty hot. They're just behind Vegas though, because you guys are
Oh
still
yeah.
dominating as well. Only one regulation loss so far. Yeah,
Two.
two regulation loss and one in overtime.
Kings and then it was the big one we lost to. The first one we lost to.
Mm-hmm.
Remember you made fun of it last week.
I made fun of you. Yes. Well, I'll
Yeah.
come back to me. But
Anyway.
Canucks are 11-3-1. So that's where the
Yeah.
difference is. They played the same amount of games. That's where
Okay, yeah.
um the Stars are 10-3-1. Look at them
Yeah,
go.
I know.
The Rangers,
Yeah.
I hate to
Well,
us, they're 11
I'm not
2
really I'm
So
not really surprised about that.
well, and then the Bruins 11-1-2. They did lose recently. It was an overtime loss, but Vegas still has a better record by 1 point. So
Okay, well, you know what I was surprised at that. And I know Jack Hughes has been hurt, and I think tonight's the last game that he'll be out, but the Caps are ahead of them.
yes,
Ugh.
not
They must
by
have just
much.
yeah,
It,
but they had I mean, to go from like their first three games to what they're doing now, that's
it's,
pretty because they were like not even noticeable, honestly.
well, what did I tell you a couple episodes ago?
I know. Ugh.
Some of these people will revert back to the mean, which means that they'll
Yeah.
come back to normal. And what I said about the Blackhawks, that they're too young to know what was going on, but they'll
Not the Caps.
well,
They're too old to know what's going on.
yeah,
Just kidding. That's terrible.
but it's all right. My
Yeah.
team's been staying decent on a West Coast trip, 7-7-1 so far. They got 2 wins after that horrible loss to the Jinx that you put on us,
I mean,
the Sharks.
and anybody can have a bad game.
Well, yeah,
I mean, but how about the Ducks? If you say quack quack,
well,
they're doing really well.
yes, they are.
Uh, Crazy good.
They wore their purples their last game.
They're so cool. I love them.
It brings me back to
I know. You
D
really want
two,
to go. I know.
D2 Mighty Ducks. I'm gonna watch it later. Uh, if I have time. Oh,
And you
what
are
about
not
time?
lying either. You will totally watch it later.
I will. Speaking of the Blackhawks, everybody's on Bedard watch because he's really good, and
Yeah.
he's kind of turning it on. I think he's starting to get a whole hang of it. Looks like.
Did you see him against the Panthers?
Yeah, he had well in the last 2 games because he had 2 games since the last time we talked. He has 4 goals, 2 assists. So he's only
Right.
played 2 games since we last talked. 4 games, 2 assists. He had 2 goals against the Panthers. He had 2 goals and 2 assists against the Lightning the game before. So I know that I think it was the Panthers game where somebody tried to rough him up a little bit, and
Yeah, that was a hard hit.
teammates came
I
after the
and
person.
then there was a big fight, but I got to give him credit, man, because he hit his face up against the board. He got up and and then he even I think the guy that hit him started trying to fight him, and he did go.
It's not a
I
bait.
thought I was kind of, yeah, but I was kind of because for a newbie, that's pretty darn good.
He's got moxie, kid. A little bit.
I was, yeah, good for him.
I think he's up to 9 goals
Oh my
total.
gosh, it's crazy.
Okay.
Yes, crazy.
And a few assists. So he's starting to get the hang of it.
Doing all right. Yeah.
He's doing all right. He's gonna be all right. I think we
Yeah.
but Yeah, that's exciting to see.
I'm glad. Yeah.
That's cool. And it also
Yep.
proves that there's just certain guys that can just go straight to the
Hmm.
show, to the league.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
you don't have to go to the EHL and just sit there. But and some people do.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. But you know, there's some talent overweighs things. But
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Um. Oh, I know. I didn't know. Because the Wild they're going over to Sweden. I didn't realize they were playing 2 games over there.
I think they have to because it'll be dumb to just go for one, I guess.
Well, I know, but look at
Well, they
what was the other
playing?
team that what was the other team that went overseas? They only played 1 game. They're
Yeah,
playing Maple Leafs second, and first they're playing. Shoot, who are they playing first? Oh, I
and
can't remember. But they pulled him. I brought it up because they pulled somebody up for a third goalie because Gus
oh,
and
okay.
my boy have not been playing too well.
The Senators is the first game.
That's right. That's right. That's Saturday at like 11 o'clock in the morning.
11 a.m. Got a little breakfast in
Yeah.
hockey or brunch in hockey.
Yeah. Um,
Well, Leafs
I
won.
know. I know. We talked about Fleury let in 8 goals the other night. Whatever. However, in that same game, he managed to tie for third most saves like ever,
There you
like
go.
third in of all time. And then he's only 5 wins away from being second with all time wins.
There you go. I mean, he's
Just
played all
saying.
the time.
I mean, although that game was pretty hard to watch, I really thought they were going to pull him, but you said they kept him in because I turned it off after a while.
I
It was
guess.
pretty painful.
I guess you get to a point where it's like, what can we do? I guess I don't know what the thinking was, but
Yeah, but I mean, do teams ever bring a third goalie? I mean, the kid's from Sweden, so
that's probably it.
he's going back home. But I'm
Isn't
just
Gustafson
saying,
from
like,
Sweden?
huh?
Am I saying that right? Is Gustafson from Sweden?
I don't know, but I know the kid that they pulled up from the EHL or whatever. He's or the AHL.
Well, that's cool.
He's
Get
from
'em.
Sweden.
Yeah, but I don't think they.
Uh,
Give me one
you don't
second.
think they would?
I don't think they play. They're both from Sweden. Gustafson's from Sweden. I was right. That was
Oh,
a point
okay.
I was just assuming with
All
the.
right. See, Fernando, you can be right.
I can be right, and I know these random facts.
Yeah, that's pretty random.
Well, they don't. I believe also. I was just checking while we were having this conversation about the Sweden games. I believe the teams don't play for a while though. After that, because
Well, yeah, I would imagine.
the Wild don't play again until the 24th, and the games are back to back 18 and 19. So they don't play again
Yeah.
Friday. So I guess they have a week to travel back, and I think same thing with the other two teams. Because I don't think the Senators play until like the 24th as well. So
Okay.
yeah, Maple Leafs don't play until the 24th, and Ottawa I think doesn't play until the 24th. What? That's crazy. The Wild against the two teams from Ontario.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. Do they play each other also? Like
Mm,
the Wild's going over
I
there
was
for two
thinking.
games.
That's what I was thinking. But no, they're not playing. They're just going for those games, and that's it.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, cool, but crazy.
A work trip to Stockholm, and then
I mean, I'd do it. Shoot. I
actually
looked up tickets. It was like $3,200.
32.
I mean, I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying that's what it would be to roughly go over
Oh
there for a
wait,
game.
there is. I was wrong. There is a third game. The Detroit Ottawa is on Thursday, so Ottawa is playing two games.
That's crazy. But the other two teams, Detroit and Maple Leafs, aren't. It's crazy.
Well, now I'm getting diving deep into it. Hold on.
I mean, I feel like you should have been a little bit more prepared for this.
Well, I forgot the Sweden was
Sorry, I
happening.
brought it up. I didn't even realize it was this weekend.
Yeah, I forgot Sweden was happening. Oh, so they do play. Detroit plays Toronto. So Toronto does play
Okay,
two
then
games. Ottawa
that
plays
makes
two
more
games. They all
sense.
play two games. That's what it is.
Okay, that makes okay.
The only two that don't play each other is um the Wild and Detroit don't play each other.
Okay.
That's what it looks like it is. So
I
yeah,
mean, is
okay,
this a
I read
new
that wrong.
thing or do they do this every year? Because I don't remember this being a thing.
I think they're starting to do it. I think it's new
Okay.
for the season. I think I know it
Right.
has been for preseason a lot. I think it's new for preseason. I think they're just trying to, they're calling it the Global Series. I think they're just trying to do almost like the NFL,
Right. That's what I was
where
going to say.
they're having the London games. They just had the Germany game, so they had 2 games in Germany, 2 games in London. They'll have a game in Mexico, which is a lot closer, so that's not really like a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
That's true.
the NBA had a game, I think, last week in Mexico. So I mean, but that's just
Oh,
closer than you know. So I think they're just trying to increase the audience. This is all really what it's for, is to increase the audience. Honestly, they're just trying to
gotcha.
grow the game. So,
Yeah. I mean, I get that.
but I mean, they're going to a country that births a lot of
Watches
hockey
hockey, right?
players. Yeah, they birth a lot
Yeah.
of hockey players too. There's a lot of
Right.
players in the league. So
Right.
I
Hmm.
don't know how much growth more you can bring to the league
Yeah. But
there.
oh well.
But yeah. So this week coming up, I got a couple games.
Me too.
I got to
But
let
you're going to one, so let's talk about that first.
yes, our teams are playing again for the last time this season. Because we're in opposite conferences, so we only play twice. A little home and home. Flyers, Knights in Philly. I should be there. I just have to confirm. Everything was confirmed, but nothing has been purchased. But I will.
Um,
You unfortunately can't make it, but
oh,
I'll fill you in.
it's pretty painful because I go to all the games that are in Philly when it's Vegas, but that's all right. You can keep me posted.
I have
Send me
other
pictures.
commitments, and it's all right.
FaceTime me, whatever.
Yeah, maybe I'll send you videos of the Flyers scoring if we do score. But
Uh, no,
maybe I'll
that's
be
no.
nice and send you a video when if I'm paying
That
attention
sounds
enough
better.
when like I don't know Marshall scores. Is he hurt? He's good, right?
No, he's good. Don't be wishing stuff on people.
Or Stevenson?
Don't be dare. Yeah, do not wish him on. Or
I wish
Martinez.
anything.
They're
I
my
was saying
boys.
maybe I'll be ready to.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
They score.
saying don't even speak it.
No, I
I
would
don't
never.
need you jinxing me.
I don't wish injuries. That's just bad, karma,
Karma, Juju. Yep,
all that.
agreed. Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, you're going to that game. What are your other big games
Bet
that you're
on it.
excited for the week?
Should we do a little silly bet for the show?
I mean, sure. If you want to lose,
Okay. All right. Well, obviously we're picking our teams to win, but then we'll come up with the. I don't want to call it punishment, but
all right. Well, here you go. If you win,
yeah,
I'll find a Philadelphia Flyers jersey and wear it for next week's.
I have one.
Oh gosh.
I have two actually.
Yay. I'm so excited. And if I win, then what are you gonna do?
You have a nice jersey for me?
I do. Flurry.
Okay.
All yours.
Okay.
And if you don't want to wear it, you can hang it up behind you next week.
On the wall. All right, that's fine.
Yep. All right.
We'll keep it
Done.
that way. I have two: Simone Gagne and Travis Konechny. So which one?
I'll wear Connect Me.
Hey,
If
yeah.
if
Yeah, we
it
know.
comes to that.
All right. I have tomorrow
Mhm.
Ducks against the Avs.
Yeah.
I
I don't know
still
the abs, like I told you, I'm not.
I still think they're good. So, they've done some weird stuff, but I was gonna curse. But they've done some weird stuff.
Got it.
Um yeah, I still have my eye on that game. Thursday.
But you think, well, wait, you think the Avs are gonna win? Because I'm saying quack quack all the way on that.
Well, my inner child in me is gonna pick the Ducks,
Okay,
but
it's acceptable.
I'm
I'll
hoping
accept
for a
that.
good game. The really,
Yeah.
I just want some good hockey to be played. Thursday, I have two on Thursday. Devils Pens.
Yep. I have that one too.
It's a theme. I hate to say this as a Flyers fan, but I enjoy watching the Devils. It is mainly
Oh
because
yeah.
of Jack and
Mhm.
I like Nico Hersher. It pains me to say this, but they're playing the Pens, and
Mhm.
that's just division matchup, whatever. So
Mhm.
it should be exciting. The Panthers playing the Kings. because
You love the Panthers. I'm so not for them.
I'm a Matty Kachuk fan. I think
I don't know why. I know.
they proved a
Mm-mm.
lot to me in that run, and then when they played you guys, good run. Uh,
Uh,
then well, there's another one. You're gonna be mad at this one. Ducks
I know. I already know.
Ducks
Wait.
Panthers on Friday.
Yeah, I'm saying quack quack too because I
Oh
do
yeah.
not. I'm not. Yeah.
So
We definitely have different teams.
I'm gonna skip over the one on Saturday because we already talked about it's our teams. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
Rangers Devils that same Saturday.
That's what I was gonna say. I was waiting for you to say that.
I don't think they're on at the same time, so I might be able to watch it. But because our game is 1 o'clock Eastern, that game is, I
Right.
believe, is later. I want to say 3. It might be right after, so I might miss a little bit of it. But either way, we're gonna be checking in on that.
Well,
I have a
what
pretty.
about the Vegas Caps game right now? Who's winning that?
Well, right now, actually, it's a 7 o'clock game. So I just looked it up. 7 o'clock.
Oh,
It's Devils matinee. Right now, Capitals up 1-0. 8 seconds left in the first.
are you sure about
Yes.
that?
Yeah. I'm just looking. There's 8 seconds left in the period. It's gonna go to
All right.
intermission in 8 seconds.
Next.
Next,
Yeah.
it's one for you. You're probably looking forward to this, and I think I put this on my list because I knew you would be looking forward to this. Knights against the Pens on Sunday. Uh,
Hmm.
you know, playing the Pens. You like Carlson. He's a Pen.
I do. I really do.
Oh,
And I like Crosby.
yeah, whatever.
I mean, we definitely have different tastes when it comes to, but whatever.
Already explained
I
the
like Boston too. You don't like them. You don't like the
whole
Penguins.
thing. That
I don't like
the
the
Boston thing is
Yeah, the
more.
Panthers.
The Boston thing is more of a like I am mostly a Philly sports person. We don't like Boston or New York. So that's really what that is. Uh,
But you're a New York Yankees fan. I'm just throwing that out there.
and we don't have to go into that. It's a whole story that's not really needed for this show because we just talk
Because
hockey.
it's not hockey related. Okay.
Yes, but
Anyway.
I can explain it on my other podcast, which
Okay.
I don't plug here, but I should.
Well,
Okay.
you should.
But yeah, you got anything, or did I steal the thunder there with all those games?
Longquist, I'm a big fan of him. He just went to the Hall of Fame, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I always liked him. So
Speaking of
pretty cool.
speaking of retiring numbers and things, Yager's gonna get his number retired this
I
year.
saw that.
February. I looked at
Isn't he still playing over
in the for the team he owns. I think he owns
yeah,
a team over there in his home country, and he plays for them.
Maria? Like,
Pretty sure he's still going.
yes, that's amazing. Good for him.
So my very much passionate hockey group of friends, uh, one of them, our friend Brendan, who I keep mentioning, we're gonna have him on soon. Uh,
Well, hurry up and call Brendan because this is annoying.
yeah, well, he sends us, the Yager things happen in February, whatever, 18th. He asked if
Yeah,
we're going. I said maybe, because I'm a hockey podcaster now, so maybe I have to go to this. To Yager
naturally.
was a great player naturally. And then our other friend decides to burst our bubble with the ticket prices as of right now.
How much?
Section 214, wherever that is, I think that's second level, 222.
Oh, well, I mean,
$222, which I said his question
yeah,
was,
but
you guys still want to go? And I said no. Like I'll watch
yeah,
it
but
from
it's a
home.
one time. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
not too bad. I thought you were gonna say like something outrageous. Like I've paid close to that to get those Vegas seats down by like the bench in Philly.
but you're paying to be right by the bench.
Like right next to Flurry.
Yeah, I think this
I
is
have
upper level.
pictures.
I think this is upper level in 222. I get it. He's
I
retiring.
mean,
I know why the prices went up, but and it'll be a cool moment because obviously
yeah.
he played for every team in that division, like before they made it like the Metropolitan.
Really?
Yeah. He played for the Caps.
That's
He
cool.
played for the Penguins. He plays for the Devils. He played for the Flyers. Forget who else he plays
Oh,
with.
I didn't know that. Wow.
But yeah, before they, Vegas came in and all that, and they redid the
Yeah,
division.
yeah.
It was that division when it was only like the teams in that area, and he played for like every team in that division.
That's weird. I did not know that. That was before my hockey time.
I mean, he almost made it to your hockey time. He was playing until like yesterday.
Well, that's true. That is true.
Still playing.
Yep, that's true.
But
Good
yeah.
for him.
But I don't know. See, look, I love hockey. That's why we're doing this, because I like watching it. I like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, because of my team's kind of downfall recently, I haven't been like as committed, but I'm committed now. And I think as great as the Yager thing is, and I would love to be there, we're gonna keep monitoring the prices, because if I'm gonna keep going to all these games, it's like, we need a
I
sponsor or
know.
something to start
We
paying
can
for the tickets.
oh we can do ties. My son's clothing company, Tie Dog.
Yeah, he
There
does.
you go. Free sponsorship. There
Company?
you go.
I didn't know this. I just found this out.
I know it's been a while since, but yeah,
Dog.
this was years ago, but he still does do it. So
Whose
he'll
idea
be our
was
sponsor.
his? Because that's
Yeah, he
got it
started
in.
doing it a couple years ago, like to raise money for stuff. So yeah,
That kid's got it, Steph.
I'm telling you,
Out of
he
mind.
must get it from his mother because
When he's playing
he's something
hockey, he's
else.
making businesses young.
I
I like
know.
this.
Good kid.
In a week,
Anyway,
we're gonna have a store for the show. And
that's right.
we're gonna
That's
sell
right.
his stuff.
With all our viewers,
He's
that's
gonna
right.
run it. He's gonna run our merch store. That's gonna be it. Ties in charge. I've named
That's
it.
right.
All right. Well, I don't got anything else.
I think we got it all.
I think we did. So we got this bet going Saturday, 1 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern. Be there or be squared.
Yeah.
I don't know why I cracked myself up with that.
I'm
But,
so glad you do.
so yeah, we'll be looking forward to that, and then obviously you'll know by the score, so you'll know who's going to be wearing their jerseys or hanging them
Vegas.
up. Either one,
Vegas.
probably. But
As always, go
Grand
Knights,
Canyon.
go.
That's right. That's right. Go Flyers. Till next time.
All right.